Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. So I have some great news regarding the Total brand. Looks like we're going to be seeing a facelift, a revamp, if you will. Link for the article down for you in the description. It's coming from Tom's Guide. So what we're talking about here is a new look and what might feel like a completely different company for some of you. But Total says this is all based on customer wants and needs. They've done surveys, they've spoken with their customers, and this is the feedback. These are the results of feedback from live customers that are currently Total customers, and this is what they said they want. Now, if you remember, those of you that have Visible or have had Visible for quite some time, way back before it was announced that Verizon purchased the company, when they were just using their towers to provide service to us, you may have noticed within maybe like the last 6 months or year of Visible before it got taken over, they were sending out surveys. I got one. They were asking what kinds of perks and benefits that I would like to see them offer, and would I be willing to pay somewhere in a ballpark of $5 more per line to see these perks. I think there was 5G plus, or I'm sorry, 5G millimeter wave. They wanted to know if I wanted that. They asked me if I wanted more hotspot, some things like that. I filled it out. I answered whatever I wanted. I think I wanted, at the time, it was definitely millimeter wave. I wanted to see that. And, shortly 6 months or so after that, we started to see a revamp in Visible, and that was basically the route that they went. They started offering a more premium version of the service, and it was completely rebranded, right? They changed their logo, and they added the Visible by Verizon branding. And that's kind of what we're seeing here, but it's going to be a little opposite in this case. As you can see there on the screen, right above where it says top news, that is your new Total Wireless logo. You'll see that they removed the by Verizon. Now, a lot of why they might have done this is, one, Verizon recently changed their logo, right? They removed the check mark. That's been their logo for quite some time, but they've redesigned it. They've revamped the Verizon postpaid brand as well. Verizon is basically got a new logo that's kind of reminiscent of the Netflix logo now. It's got some new colors. It's a little brighter. It's a little more modern. And it's basically the current vision of where Verizon sees itself. It wants to be in a more modernized environment. It wants to appeal to many different customers now. You can see that they're really focusing on different types of products, not just wireless. They want to be your one-stop solution for everything. So that is part of why we're seeing the name drop or the logo change with Total Wireless. They're taking their name out of it and they're just calling it Total Wireless. For me, this is a great fit. It's more reminiscent of how Total Wireless was before Verizon even took it over. And I think a lot of customers might like this look a little better. I think it's fair to not have Verizon's name stamped all over everything. Most of us will already know that Verizon owns the company. Some of us won't, and that might be more of a benefit, right? For some odd reason, it might be. If you put your name, if they put the Verizon name all over their logos and customers have a problem with Verizon, they may think twice about signing up. Of course, they're going to learn and find out that Verizon does indeed operate these companies, but if they're happy with the service, they may stick around anyway, regardless. So we got the logo change. That's what it looks like. On top of this, we're going to see a revamp in the benefits to the plans. Customers are saying that they're tired of being throttled. They want more hotspot. They basically want it to feel like a postpaid plan. They want additional perks being added as well, some streaming perks. So that is what Total says they're doing. They want the customer to feel satisfied, and this is what this overhaul is all about. All right, so we're going to dive in to the Total Wireless plans. So you have your base plan, which is the base 5G unlimited, $40 a month. With this plan, you get hotspot data, 5 gigabytes. You get international calling to 85 plus destinations, texting to 200 plus destinations. You'll get roaming to Canada and Mexico. There's an option for these plans for a fourth line. This base one does not offer it. So no free fourth line with the base plan. And looks like as of right now, no other additional perks as well. So basically, these are the only things you're getting. You're getting your 5 gigs of hotspot, international calling, roaming, and that is it. Now, if you bump up to the next tier, which is the Total 5G Unlimited, you'll pay $50 a month. 15 gigabytes of hotspot will be included. You'll get your calling to 85 plus destinations, texting to 200 plus destinations. You'll also get the same roaming in, you'll get roaming in 15 plus countries, and then you'll also get Canada and Mexico as well. And then you will be eligible for a fourth free line. Then you'll get 6 months of Disney Plus, no ads. So on them, Disney Plus, 6 months, no ads. Lastly, we have the third tier, which is Total 5G Plus Unlimited. This will cost you $60 per month. You'll get unlimited hotspot, calling to 85 plus destinations, texting to 200 plus destinations. You'll get roaming in 15 plus countries, Canada and Mexico. You'll get a free fourth line, and then you'll get Disney Plus. That's it. That's part of your plan. It'll be unlimited. It'll be there forever until, they decide to change any terms and conditions, which you should be notified about. They're saying to that end, Total's new plans carry a 5-year price guarantee that locks in the rate for the length of that time. So Total customers will be able to access Verizon's faster ultra-wideband 5G network. In the Total by Verizon days, 5G coverage came from Verizon's Nation 5G network, which, of course, isn't as fast as ultra-wideband. So a lot of good stuff here. On top of that, they're saying free 5G phones will be made available to customers switching their service to Total. And if you stick with the carrier for 1 year, you can qualify for a $200 credit to buy a new phone. So they're saying, one of the more interesting changes is an appeal to families, where Total is adopting a tactic used by bigger name carriers. Families who add additional lines at Total will be able to add a fourth line at no cost. Under this approach, a 4 of 4 would pay $110 per month, they're saying, for the unlimited data with high-speed 5G access. So I think this is good. I think this is really exciting. I think if you love the Total brand and you wanted more of a post-paid experience, well, they're heading in that direction, folks. This is what we're looking at. They're starting to take the advice of actual consumers, the needs that people actually want, not just doing what they want. They've apparently been listening. So any company that's willing to actually listen to its consumer and satisfy their actual desire and want and need is a company that's heading in the right direction. We don't see enough of this with businesses anymore. They kind of do what they want, and it's either you take it or you leave it. The Total brand has been following a different trend. They've been marching to a beat of their own drum, if you will. We've seen a lot of advertising with the brand over like the last year and a half or so. They've really been trying to stay relevant. Many were concerned that the brand would go poof, be gone once Verizon really got their hands on it. But no, it's been the exact opposite. Verizon's been given Total love. Even with Visible, right? They have a lot of off brands, and or should I say, MVNOs or subsidiaries is basically the word I want to say. And I think that they've shown love to all of them in many different ways. They've made it all competitive. So it's really interesting to see what's going to happen next, right? We might see some changes with Visible as well. We've already seen them beef up the plans. They've done a great job with that. But we might see a logo change, right? We might see them drop the by Verizon on there as well, bring it back to regular, the regular Visible name Solo, which I liked it better that way. It just looks better that way. But, we'll see. Lots of good stuff. I'm sure there'll be more follow-ups with the Total brand in the next coming months. I'm sure we'll see some more cool stuff that we can talk about here and report back to you. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions below. Let me know what you think about this rebranding. What do you think of the new logo? What do you think of, the new beefier plans? Are you excited about it? Do you use Total? How was your experience? Whatever you got, I'll do my best to get back to you as I always do. Once again, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.